Your pinky promises have expiry dates? Because I feel like ours did. Every single thing you said you wouldn't do, you did. Every promise you made got broken, and our pinky promises, they're forgotten about. They seem to have been nothing but clouds of false hope and a fog of lies. In times of rain and thunder, they were my umbrella at first, but soon turned into a shelter, keeping me safe from the storm of fear and heartbreak, making me feel protected when I didn't know how to save myself, making me believe and trust. But what I failed to realise was the shelter you put me under was built of metal. What seemingly protected me at first ended up being more harmful than the storm itself. Though it kept me safe and dry from the rain, it made me to a target for lightning. And you? Meanwhile, you were at home, not a single worry in the world, carefully tucked in with your umbrella, watching the storm unfold and me gasping for air. But you had no intentions of saving me, and because I was naive back then, I blamed it all on me, knowing full well that it was your doing. And just like any storm, this one too passed and somewhat cleared my vision, but you always had an answer for everything, no matter what. The pinky promises continued, and so did the storm, gently at first but untamable at the end, continuously growing stronger until I couldn't help but notice what caused all that. It was you. It was you and your pinky promises, and instead of being the shelter and keeping me safe, they were the storm itself that put me at risk. And I know that now, and I knew that back then, but maybe I didn't want to know. Maybe I didn't want to hear, think, or know anything about you that would change that perfect image of you that I'd so carefully built. Maybe I didn't want to admit to myself that with our pinky promises, the storm left and that they were the trigger all along. Not just the trigger, but rather the storm itself. I don't think pinky promises have expiry dates. The real ones stay with you, and the fake ones weren't even there to start off with, and just like the storm, they too pass, because nothing in life is truly forever. And all along I wish you'd saved me, not from the shelter or the storm, but rather from myself and my urge to find protection, safety, belief and trust. Because you knew that all you could provide was disappointment disguised as pinky promises, and that wouldn't be enough in the long run. So as I'm letting you go, I want you to know that I hope that you won't do that again. Not just to me, but rather to anyone else. I hope that instead of being tucked in with your umbrella and watching your storm fold itself, you wouldn't even put them in a position where they would need your fake shelter in the first place.